What is up, guys? It's Raul TV, Team R4UL, your favorite YouTube mechanic. We're back, and what we're doing now is I've got a nice, I would say easy job, easy-ish job. 2015 VW Scirocco, and we're going to go ahead and replace the O2 sensor. 2-litre TDI, this is a sports one, TDI sports one. So the sensor 2, that is, the bottom one. Okay, we're not going to change the sensor 1, the one that goes before the cat, the one after the cat, right? So if everything comes off nice and easy, should be a nice easy job. Let's go, let's do it. Right, first thing we've done is we've sent the car up on the ramp, and there's the O2 sensor, the O2 sensor 2, that is, okay, after the cat. Okay, the one before the cat and the DPF, that's sensor 1. Okay, that's after the cat, sensor 2. Right there, you can't get it wrong. We're going to change the O2 sensor 2. Right, so send the cat up on the ramp. If you're doing it on the floor, make sure it's nice and safe. Put some axle stands on it. Very tricky to do on the floor because we need to get into here. Okay, so if you're going to do it on the floor, you have to jack it up quite a bit. So first things first, make everything nice and easy for us. We're going to go ahead and take these off. This one here, all these 10 millis. Take them off, take that off as well. So basically we take this panel off, all this panel comes off, and then we'll go from there. Right, there we have it. The cover is on the floor, dead easy. Few 10mm plastic nuts, just take them off, come straight off. Right, what we're going to do now is the wiring loom, as you can see, for the O2 sensor goes this way and all the way to here, which is not rocket science, is absolutely dead easy. So what we're going to do is, first things first, we'll disconnect all the wiring loop, take it off from here. There's another clip up there, let's make it out there, that one there, just disconnect it from that one as well. Little bracket, basically, we disconnect it from the bracket, push the bracket down, and then just pull the O2 sensor wires out. I'll pull both of them out, gives you more space. There we go, that's that one out as well. So off that little bracket there, little clip, off this one here. Right, so what we do is, sorry about the noise in the background, that's all disconnected. The clips are off the clip, the wires are off the clip. This little plastic doodad thing, just give it a little pull, that's how that comes off. As you can see, we've took that off. The wires are off the clip here and up there. It's the grey one that we need. You can see the grey one. This one, you don't need to take that off, but take it off for now. So that way, you know, it gives you a bit more room and everything. You're not, you know, stretching anything. So all we do is we'll come round to here, and there's the O2 sensor wiring plug. All you do is take it out of the cutout like that. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. That's it, that comes off. And what we do, we press this here, and we pull it as well at the same time. I can't do, I need 3 hands to do that. One to hold the camera and the other to take it off. So we press that here, there, this little thing here, press that, and just pull it. That should come straight off, and we can go ahead and take the sensor off. Okay guys, to take the O2 sensor off, all we need to do is get a 7/8 spanner, as you can see there, 7/8, or equivalent to that is a 22. Okay, you get 22mm spanner, and all we have to do is 22mm spanner on there. You might need to get a tube on that or a bar on that if it's too tight. Give it a little anti-clockwise, and we'll take that off. Right, so I'm using the 22mm, okay, 22mm spanner. You can use the 7/8 spanner if you can, if you've got it, whatever you got. So I've already cracked this, guys. So if you might be thinking it's coming off dead easy, but yeah, check that out. I had to get the bar on it. Okay, put the spanner in the bar and give it some leverage. So counterclockwise, anti-clockwise. We take that off. Raul TV, we're keeping it real. Not saying that, oh, I've just took it off. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. It was tight, really tight. So let's just take that off. All the way. We unscrew that. And yeah, replace it with a new one. Right, as you can see, there is the brand new one. It was in the packaging there. Make sure before you take it out and everything of the packaging, you see if the pins are all right and everything. Make sure it's the right one. Another thing is, I got it from VW, this one, main dealer. I would recommend you get it from main dealer. If you get it from Europarts, BMS, things like that, you know, like a local spare shop, it's similar price. You're going to save about £10, £20, which I don't think is worth it. You know, this is original equipment from TPS Manchester Chadderton. Oldham, Chadderton kind of thing. TPS, okay, which is the trade parts specialist for VW and Audi Group. Yep, that's the new one. Let's do it. Right, there we have it, guys, all on. O2 sensor is on, tightened up, thread the wire through there on the clip here, on the clip there, plugged it on there, push that back up there. We're just going to put the cover back on, bottom cover back on, and that's it. Should be all okay. Right, okay, everything is done. I'm going to start it up now. Before, when I started it up, the management light was on, and also on the pending codes it said the O2 sensor 2 was knackered, was at fault. So we're going to start it up. I've already reset it, so it shouldn't say anything now. Management light should go off. It goes off. What we're going to do now is we're going to come around to this side, and we're going to do an OBD scan on it. You can see no codes at the moment. Engine, so read codes. No codes stored in module, okay. Pending codes, see if there's anything in the memory. No, nothing there. Happy days, job done. What we'll do now is, this is a little handheld one, right? I couldn't be bothered getting the big one on it, but this one does specifically on VWs, you see. So it should be alright. So that's it, as you can see there, it says no codes. DTC, no code. We'll just go to engine, read code, no codes, pending codes, happy days, job done. That's it. Well, that's it, guys. That's how we replace the O2 sensor 2, that is sensor 2, okay, on the VW Scirocco. It should be similar on the VW Golf as well. 2015, it's the diesel one, 2-litre diesel TDI, and this is the sports one, okay, but it's pretty much same on all of them. So to clear it up, we did sensor 2, right? That's how we replaced sensor 2. The one under the bonnet, that's sensor 1, okay? Just to clear that up. So for you guys out there who wants to know which one is sensor 1, sensor 2, know the way to find out which one's at fault, which one is sensor 1 and sensor 2. Get yourself an OBD scanner, undo the sensor 1, that one. If it comes up saying sensor 1 at fault, we know that's sensor 1, that's sensor 2. Anyway, guys, I hope this helps you guys out. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. Leave a comment in the comment section. Raul TV, we'll see you guys soon.